Let me make sure make sure we're all good. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Let me make sure we're all good. So we're good to go. All right. Let me make a tweet on Insta real quick. Give me 1 second. Chat. Okay. Let me make this real quick. Let me do this link. On chat. Give me 1 second. Okay. Hold on. Dang, I can't text for nothing. All right. All right. Let me just make sure we're good. We're good to go. All right. Yeah, we're good to go. All right. First things first. I want for a little bit more people to come here because I know there was a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff on Twitter about specific video I did. So I want to talk about this 2026 project a little bit, and then we'll go on to some other stuff. All right. So let me do this real quick. Let me pull this up real quick. No, this is not what I want to pull up. Hold on, check me 1 second. Pull this up. Nope. Yes, this is what I wanted to pull up. All right, cool. All right. This is exactly what I wanted to pull up. Okay. So first, we are going to talk about one thing that. Let me see. Can I share my screen real quick? Okay. First things first. While everybody gets in here, I want to talk about one thing first. Let me make sure this is not frozen. Okay. Hold on, give me 1 second. Hold on. Okay. First things first, before I share this. Okay. First things first, before I share this. First, I want to say thank y'all for almost 2K subs. It's been fun, honestly. Creating content, creating stuff has been fun, to say the least. Like, it's been absolutely fun, honestly. Going to different parks, having a great time, and just recording in general has honestly been fun. I would never, ever say anything else about what I do. It's honestly really fun, and yeah, it's just been amazing. And like I said, there is a lot more coming. There's something awesome coming up very soon that I didn't think I would do, but it's happening very soon. So I can't say too much, but soon I will say what it is. If you can guess, you could probably tell, but there's something awesome happening very soon. I'm excited for it. This is something I've been looking up to ever since, ever since before I was doing coasters, and even when doing coasters, so I can't, you know, I'm just excited to say the least. I'm very excited for this. And yeah, it's gonna be amazing time, and it's gonna be a really, really lifetime thing that I'm very excited about. So yeah, thank you, Jason and Paradise, for that. Appreciate that. It's been fun. Like, just doing content and stuff has been very fun, and sharing stuff with y'all has honestly been like very fun. Gets challenging a little. It gets very challenging a little bit with time stuff and trying to find time, but when I do find time and create stuff for y'all, it's honestly very fun. But one thing I wanted to talk about really quick that I did pull up, hold on, is this. I don't know. I hope it's good. I hope everything is good. I just want to make sure this is not frozen by any chance. Just want to make sure this is not frozen. Hold on. Okay, cool. It's not frozen. All right. First things first. I just wanted to say these two things are not confirmed at all. I do not want people to think these two things are confirmed at all. These two things are not confirmed. The park has said nothing about these two things. These are just two of my guesses on what I believe we can see for a project at Busch Gardens, which they did say they are doing a 2026 project, which is very awesome to hear. They did say it like early on in the year, like last year. No, actually later on this year, they did say something about that. But earlier on this year as well, February this month, well, last month, they went into more detail. Didn't say too much, didn't spoil it, but I know somebody did say during the member appreciation meeting that they did say that they have something up their sleeve for 2026. And now Kevin did go into detail saying that in 2026 they do have something in plan, and they do have something planned for 2026, which I think is very, very good. Hello, Max. I hope you're doing well, Max. Keep up the great work over there, Max. Appreciate you for stopping by as always. I really appreciate you. So, like I said, these two things are not confirmed. I never want anybody to think these two things are confirmed. Like I just do this out here. These are not confirmed. These are just my two guesses. And the reason why these are my two guesses, because I want to see if I can pull it up real quick for you. I really like these. I wanted to talk about this because this is mainly something that people have been asking me about, texting me about, just commenting under the post. And I just wanted to clear things up that these two things are not at all confirmed for anything. And I just want to find one quick thing to show y'all why I believe these two things might be a part of the 2026 project that Busch Gardens has in plan for 2026. I want to find this so bad, which I'm going to find. It's just a matter of time until I find it, which is right here. Okay. Which is right here. Cool. I knew it. All right. So I'm going to present something else. Cool. All right. Before I do anything, I just want to look at comments before anything. Before I present this, I just want to go over the comments. When one Busch Gardens Parks as an attraction, especially something unique, the other Busch Gardens Parks get something like something like that, but better. I agree. I definitely do agree. We just seen, like, honestly, we see it. Busch Gardens Tampa just got Phoenix Rising, which was a part of a package, I'm supposing. Busch Gardens Tampa just got Phoenix Rising. Busch Gardens Tampa has Big Bad Wolf, but Big Bad Wolf was more so something that the park was looking for, but they didn't know what they wanted to do like they didn't know in terms of like a model or what manufacturer they wanted to go with. But I think B&M came into play and was like, "Oh, we'll do Big Bad Wolf, we'll do the model for y'all," which I was pretty surprised about. I thought instantly it was going to be Vekoma. I honestly thought it was going to be Vekoma, but that's something that I can't really like go into. I did ask them, but I want to ask them more into detail about it because I was surprised it wasn't Vekoma, but I don't know. It was pretty interesting. Appreciate that, Matt. Yeah, it's a cool shot. I wasn't trying to go for it as much, but it was just something I wanted to add to the thumbnail just because it correlates to like, the 2026 project, which is mostly what this will be about. Because I know a lot of people on Twitter was, going a little crazy over about it when I posted about it. So it just correlates with it a little bit. Hey, what's going on, Nick? I hope you've been doing well as well. Like, I hope you've been doing well, Nick. Hope you've been doing well over there. Honestly, I've been good. I've just been doing my thing. I've just been creating, just busy and stuff like that. I've been finalizing stuff, which I can't wait to share with y'all pretty soon. So yeah, I've been working on some stuff. I've been trying to do some things like behind. That's why I kind of been behind with stuff on Park Visions, but I try to been getting stuff finalized, so which is gonna come out really amazing. So I can't wait. It's all planned out and stuff. So I can't wait for it to actually happen, which is pretty soon. Honestly, it is gonna happen pretty soon. So I can't wait to share all that with y'all. All right. So hold on. Let me see if I can present it real quick. Now, this is one thing that I wanted to talk about. Now, this right here. Okay. So I know the two things that I talked about was RMC and Pantheon theming for the 2026 project. Now, one thing that I do want to say is the reason why I came to the conclusion with that is right here in the middle. The part that you want to look at the most is the middle. This is stuff that they want to see beyond, which could happen as well. But this right here is things that want to improve the park's experience. And that's what the park is mostly going for. And we kind of seen that because they just redone grill squad. I don't know why I don't know why I forgot the name of the restaurant, but they just redone their restaurant, one of their restaurants, to give it more food improvements, make the atmosphere fit the area a lot more, and they just redone Loch Ness. They did redo Loch Ness, not redo it, but they added more to it for the experience. So, guests can actually fully experience Loch Ness with stuff inside the tunnel, the statue, going past the statue after the interlocking loops and stuff like that. So we see the way that Busch Gardens Williamsburg is going. Right here is exactly what I'm talking about. Now, if you go past here, you can see recommendations that you had to improve the park experience. One of the things I did put is Pantheon theming and new attractions, which in the video, one of those is a new attraction. And the other thing is theming for Pantheon. Now, those two things right there are something that most people want to see at the park, and most people are talking about in terms of park improvements and just dying to see what they want to see at the park. Now, that's where I got the Pantheon theming from and the new coaster from. Now, where I got RMC from, if you go right here to the left and see what would you like to see 2024 or beyond, especially right here, the second thing on new rides in the middle of the bullet points, you go to new rides, What do you see at the second thing in the commas inside the parentheses? RMC. So I did ask, the park knows that people want an RMC. The park acknowledges that they know people want an RMC. It's not hidden at this point, honestly. If you ask me, it's not really hidden. The park knows that people want an RMC. So that's where I got the ground up RMC part from. And that's where I got the Pantheon theming from. These two things right here, which is new attractions, Pantheon, which will be the ground up RMC for new attractions, and then theming for Pantheon, and then right here where it says new rides, RMC coaster. So it just comes into full play, and hopefully that is what the 2026 project is about. I hope it is, because it's honestly amazing. It would be amazing to have theming for Pantheon and an RMC coaster that is something like Iron Gwazi, a little higher, breaking the record, and just something more custom. Yeah, you could throw some stuff in there a little bit that's, kind of like Iron Gwazi per se. You could throw some stuff in there like that, but a custom RMC would be absolutely amazing. Looks like I might be going to BGW for the first time in like 7 years next month. Really? Wow, it's been that long? Wow, I didn't even know it's been that long since you've been there. Yeah, honestly, it's a great time to go next month because a lot of stuff will be mostly open next month. I know Verbolten is still in maintenance. Apollo should be open by then. Pantheon is open when it's not Valiant and stuff like that. Pantheon should be open. Verbolten is in maintenance. Apollo should be open by then. Alpengeist just started testing today. I heard Alpengeist just started testing today. Loch Ness is open. I'm trying to see what else is open. Dark Coaster is open. And that is all that. Invader, I think, should be open. Now, I think Invader might be open towards like Mayish. So yeah, you have a lot of good stuff opening next year for you. I agree. You have Big Bad Wolf, you have Dark Coaster, and then yeah, you have a lot of like awesome stuff. Wait, Nick, did you ride Pantheon yet? I don't know if you did. Did you ride Pantheon yet or no? Oh wait, no, you said 7 years, so you didn't ride Pantheon yet. Dang. Yeah, you're gonna love. Like honestly, I won't hype it up for you as much, but you will love Pantheon. It's honestly really good. It's about one of my favorite coasters there, and one of my favorites of all time. Honestly, like you can't beat a ride on Pantheon. So I don't want to hype it up too much for you, but you'll love Pantheon. Pantheon Dark. Oh, okay. I knew it. Okay, yeah, because it's been 7 years. I will say out of those lists, I will say hit Dark Coaster first. Out of that list, hit Dark Coaster first for sure. Because if you don't hit Dark Coaster first, you probably won't even ride it like the rest of the day. Because if you wait until like the afternoonish to try to ride Dark Coaster without a quick queue, you might honestly not even ride it because that thing stays at 100 weight. 100. The max I seen in that honestly was 190. I seen it at 190 weight. So it gets kind of crazy, especially with the crowds. It gets a little crazy. Finnegan's too? Wait, Finnegan's too? Well, okay, I can't say that because I don't really ride Finnegan's that much either. But I don't remember too much about Finnegan's, but it's good. The other ones are a little better, but it's good. I think I like it more than Velocicoaster Maverick, but it looks good. Okay. I know people tend to say that people tend to get surprised when I say this. I'm not a person who go like, this coaster is better than this coaster. I like all the coasters, but if I would have to say it, which I don't really do, but if I have to say it, I like Pantheon more than Velocicoaster, but Maverick more than Velocicoaster and Velocicoaster and Pantheon. So technically saying Maverick, Pantheon, then Velocicoaster. So it's just something that I know a lot of people get surprised about. They're always like, wait, you like Pantheon more than Velocicoaster? It's just, I'm more of like an aggressive, I like more aggressive coasters more than coasters like Velocicoaster. Honestly, I'm not gonna say that Velocicoaster is not really aggressive. Some moments are aggressive, but I like coasters that really like are aggressive and flow well. I think Pantheon, in my opinion, is more aggressive and more intense than Velocicoaster. So it just comes down to like your preference. But in my preference, I just think Pantheon is just 10 times better. Okay, that works out pretty well. I got cook you when I'm there. Okay, that works out pretty well. You should be good. Yup. Dark Coaster is if you're new to the park, Dark Coaster is something you like. It's something you have to hit, which is kind of like, crazy, but yeah, Dark Coaster is something you have to hit. Yeah, Pantheon is better for multiple rides because Velocicoaster gets packed. Pantheon sometimes gets packed, but it's not as packed as Velocicoaster gets all the time, which is something that really like hurts Velocicoaster a little bit because it took me until going on Monday when I did the food review for Epic Universe, which is pretty awesome. It took me until that day to get multiple rides on Velocicoaster. I think I ended up with 10 that day. I think I ended up with like 10 that day because I did go to the park in the morning. I went to the park in the morning and then, yeah, I went to the park in the morning and then I ended up doing the food review, which I got multiple rides on Velocicoaster, so which I was pretty happy about because first time there, I only got one ride on Velocicoaster and I was like, oh, okay. And I didn't have multiple stuff there, so it was kind of messed up. Mike, the legend. What's going on, Mike? I hope you've been well. And I appreciate you, Mike, for having me on the podcast. I really do. It was a funny podcast. I really enjoyed being on it. I appreciate you. Like as always, like, oh yeah, agreed. Start to finish, Maverick is just that GOAT coaster. Maverick is just a coaster that it flows well. I'm a person that can re-ride Maverick. It flows well. It's re-rideable for me. Airtime is ridiculous. Aggressiveness is ridiculous. Everything about Maverick is just top tier, just ridiculous for that coaster. So it's just bound to be insane. True. That too. Weekends is pretty the package for the I said for the coaster. For the park in general. Yeah, weekends is what gets pretty packed for the coaster. For the coaster in general and for the park in general. So I definitely agree with getting that. What's going on, James? I hope you've been well too. Appreciate that. Appreciate you for stopping by as always too. Thank you. Yeah, I agree. I think I was pretty surprised with Maverick. I thought it was good, but I didn't expect getting off of Maverick to be like, I don't actually want to ride anything else in the park. I even opted to reride Maverick more than Still Vengeance. And that's something that I know is like a 50-50. Some people like to ride Maverick more than Still Vengeance. More people like to ride Still Vengeance more than Maverick. Some people don't pay attention to Maverick and go ride Still Vengeance and vice versa. But I didn't expect to get off Maverick and be like, I don't want to really ride anything else in the park. I really just want to stay on Maverick. It was that good. And I absolutely can't wait to ride it again sometime this year because that coaster is a GOAT. And I hope that coaster stays around for more than like for like a lot of like for more years to come, because that coaster is a GOAT. Like that's a GOAT coaster right there. And yeah, it's just something you can't beat. It's an experience you can't beat, especially with the launches, the Titan Virgins, and all that. So yeah, it's something you can't beat. Honestly, it's something you can't beat. But one thing I do want to talk about is, yeah, one thing was this. If you missed it, I'm gonna just redo it a little quick thing. If you missed it a little bit, was this. We talked about this, which is the 2026 stuff. I know some people were talking about it in the comments and stuff like that, which one they will want to see. If they want both, if they want one or the other. And I know some people said they want Pantheon steaming because of it would grasp a lot of guest attention, because guests always love Pantheon. I don't think I guess really love Pantheon. That's what I can say. Guests really love Pantheon. I always hear guests and families get off Pantheon saying, "Oh, this was good. This is insane." Some people first rides on Pantheon, they really like it. They want to ride Pantheon more. So and stuff like that. So people say they want Pantheon steaming because they feel like it would enhance the experience a lot more, which I agree with. And one picture that I did see that somebody put in the comment section is this one. If this was to happen, this would probably be one of the most insane things to literally happen to Pantheon. If they would actually put the Pantheon a temple, a Pantheon temple, that would be insane. Honestly, that would be one of the craziest things. Like putting a Pantheon temple around the spite and stuff like that would be insane. That would be really ridiculous. That would be like insane. And then have like statues of the Roman gods in between some of the elements when you're going through the swing launch, having some statues like in the middle of the land right there would be insane. That would be literally ridiculous. So that's one picture that intrigued me. If that was to happen, that would be insane. And then of course you got the ground up RMC, which I was talking about. You have the ground up RMC. Like I was the reason why I put Iron Gwazi here, obviously it's his sister part. So I feel like they are, if a RMC was to happen, I feel like they're gonna do some elements like Iron Gwazi, like a roll, like a death roll, and call it something different, or a outer bank, or like some stuff like Iron Gwazi, which would be good, but just seeing a custom layout, something a little different, which I think the height for the ground up RMC for Busch Gardens will be taller than Iron Gwazi. I for sure and no doubt if this park does get one, the height will be higher than Iron Gwazi. I am for sure about that. I really feel like the height will be more than Iron Gwazi. It will make sense for the sister park to beat the record. So that would be something that would make a lot of sense. And then you have both, which could happen, which would be awesome. I really personally I don't see both happening. Both could happen, but I don't really see both happening, but we could see that. So that is something that we mostly was talking about in the early on in the stream. So that was just a little overview of what we were talking about a little bit in the beginning of the stream. My friends my friends loved it. I did like Still Vintage a little bit more, but we ended up on Maverick more and can't wait to get back on that this summer. I agree. I can't I That is one coaster that that's another re-ride coaster that honestly I literally, out of all the coasters I've ridden, and we're talking about like Airy Force, a lot of coasters like Iron Gwazi, Airy Force. Not saying these coasters are bad. These coasters are amazing. These are like some top coasters in my list. Maverick is a coaster that I think out of all my coasters, I really want to re-ride the most. And it just sing a lot. It just says a lot. Like that coaster is a goat. My home park is Luna. Technically, it is Luna. I really don't. It is Luna, but I mainly go to Great Adventure a lot more than Luna. So I do say Great Adventure, but technically speaking, it is Luna. So yeah, my home park is Luna, but I do say Great Adventure since I go there a little more. But yeah, it is Luna and Dino's. Yes, that would, yeah. That if that happens, it would solidify BGW as being one of the best parks. Like there's no doubt about it. That would solidify BGW for being one of the best parks. It already is a great park. They already have a great route, like coastal lineup. Invader is good. I know some people don't like it. I personally like Invader. If you ride Invader at night, Invader is a whole different thing. Invader at night is a whole different thing. Especially when it rains, it's a whole lot different. You have Invader at night, which is ridiculous. So you have Invader, which is really good. I know some people don't like it. I like it. A lot of more people, other people like it as well. You have Alpengeist, one of the best inverts to ever like be created. You have one of the best inverts to ever be created, and one of the most intense coasters, and one of the most, in my personal opinion, the most intense invert out there. You have Apollo's Chariot, a coaster that I think everybody loves. That is a coaster that everybody loves. I can't. There's not one person like if you ask at the park, there's not one person that will probably tell you they don't like Apollo Chariot. I know most people really love Apollo Chariot. That's a coaster that everybody loves at the park. You have Pantheon, a top coaster that's really good, that really came into the park and really just shined at the park and really had a lot of guests intrigued in terms of like the layout, the presence of the coaster, and just the overall experience of Pantheon. A lot of people love, which theming would help that like a lot more as well. And then you have Dark Coaster. You have Dark Coaster, something that a lot of people love as well. A lot of families love Dark Coaster. It's a fun coaster that goes around twice. It's a cool dark ride. Well, dark coaster per se, dark ride, whatever you want to, technically it's a dark ride because you're mostly in the dark, but coaster. Um, and yeah, there's just a lot more stuff to say about like in terms of the coaster lineup. The coaster lineup is really amazing, and I just think having an RMC would really solidify this coaster, like solidify the coaster lineup at the park. Because you already have Pantheon and you already have Alpengeist. If you get an RMC, I really think that would be a top 3 duo right there. I said duo. That would be a top trio right there. That would really be a top trio right there. You have one of the most intense inverts. You have a great Intamin, and then you have a ground up RMC hybrid. Like that right there would literally do it for the park. And I really think a lot of people believe that as well. And it's something that the park really knows that people would love a RMC to really solidify it. Yeah, I agree. That's what I said. I just put both. The reason why I put both is just to see people's thoughts on if they would want to see both or if they want to see one or the other. But mostly some people said they want to see both, and some people wanted to see one or the other, which is totally fine. It's something that's one or the other, or you want to see both. I just put both just to see people's thoughts and was curious to see what people say. I did do a poll on Instagram as well. Most people want to see a ground up RMC. Like it was a tie. It was a tie between just the ground up RMC, and then it was a tie with both. So I just did it just to see people's thoughts and what they were thinking about having both or one or the other happen at the park. But I agree, since they did just get rid of 2 flat rods, I saw they got rid of the flying machine and they got rid of Mac Tower. So yeah, I agree, they do have to fill some flat ride space there to get more flat rides going at the park, which I am sad because if Finnegan's wasn't a thing yet, I would love a crazy good screaming swing, like a crazy good swimming swing, a screaming swing. But I do want to see I personally think a Giant Discovery would do great at the park. That's my personal thing. I think a Zamperla Giant Discovery would be one of the best flat rides at this park. I don't know if anybody agrees, but I think if they were to do a flat ride, I think a Giant Discovery will be one of the best things possible for this park. That's just my opinion. I don't know if anybody agrees, but you can't go wrong with a Zamperla Giant Discovery. It's just something you can't go wrong with, and I know a lot of people like it as well. Imagine if they gave Apollos a glow up into a B&M Giga. That would be insane. Like, that would be insane because Apollo already has the atmosphere. Apollo already has the atmosphere, and it just has the atmosphere. So a B&M Giga with that atmosphere would be literally ridiculous. It would be crazy. I would love to see that. Like, if that was to happen, that would be insane. I would love to see a B&M Giga with Apollo's like atmosphere. That would be insane. Nah, you're good. You're good. You're good. What's going on, man? I hope you've been well. I hope you've been well. Honestly, you're good. You're not that late. You know, I was late. I was supposed to start this around 7:30, but I didn't start it until now. So I'm the one that's late. Honestly, per se, I'm the one that's late. Yeah, that is the first thing you see coming into the park. I forgot about that. How did I forget about that? That is the first thing you see coming into the park. That is true. So it would bring a great like thing to see when you come into a park. A B&M Giga with the atmosphere, and then driving up seeing a B&M Giga would be insane. What I will say though, I do think if Apollo and like if Apollo ever has his last like its last year, I would love to see a B&M Giga in that plot. I'm just saying, I would love to see a B&M Giga in that plot. Like, that would be insane to have a B&M Giga in that plot. If Apollo ever has his last years and they do make room, a B&M Giga would be insane in that plot. Babysitting my niece so she could get some roller coaster education. Tell your niece I said hi. We doing some, we having some education here. We're just talking about some BGW stuff. So some BGW education is happening here. But tell your niece I said hi. So quick thing I do want to say, um, again, I do appreciate y'all for almost 2K subs. It's been a strive on this channel. I will say that. I just want to take a moment to say that. I really just want to take a quick moment to really talk about that. I really appreciate y'all for almost 2K on this channel. I know it's not that much. Obviously, it's not that much compared to others, but I'm not the necessarily one to compare myself to other people. I just be doing my own thing. You necessarily don't see me in any drama or percent any of that, but I just be doing my own thing. So, just doing content, just having fun, and doing all this is something I really enjoy. And I've been a fan of coasters forever. I've been a fan of coasters ever since Dragon Coaster at Ride Playland. I've been a fan of Coney Island Cyclone. I've been riding those childhood wise. So, coaster's been my thing, but in terms of like making it a content creation niche was something I never expected, and I never expected to get this far with Park Visions. Like I said, there was plenty of times where I've always thought about stopping Park Visions or stopping if you knew the OG Intense Thrills. There was always times where I wanted to like stop and just be like, nah, I really don't want to do this no more. But it's just the fun aspect of it is just what keeps me going. Honestly, it's not about the money. It's not about anything. It's just fun. I love just sitting on my webcam. I just love just sitting on my computer, making webcam videos, making update videos, um, and just doing vlogs, doing POVs. All of that is just fun to me. I never care about anything else but the fun aspect, and all that is just fun to me. It's all I cared about. And y'all just showing the crazy support with BGW updates have been insane, like insane. and it all started with Loch Ness. That is one thing. Loch Ness really solidified it. I really appreciate y'all for everything on Loch Ness. I was just trying out something new. I wanted to find something new that I wanted to do. And I just wanted to find something that somebody wasn't really doing on the YouTube side. With BGW, and I just wanted to, find a little bit something that I wasn't seeing as much. Not saying it hasn't been done, not saying it's not been done, but in terms of all of that, one thing that I didn't really see was BGW updates as much. And when I made my way into doing that with Loch Ness Monster, when it started with Loch Ness Monster, that really changed the game. And I couldn't appreciate y'all enough for the crazy support on the Loch Ness updates, and then going obviously more and more and more with the preview stuff, and then Loch Ness Media Day and stuff like that. Like, I couldn't appreciate y'all enough. And yeah, just doing these stuff is just fun, and just sharing the first experience with, like, just sharing the first experience with y'all as well is what's fun. Also, it's never the, oh, I get to ride this first, whatever the case may be. No, just sharing the experience with y'all is just fun enough. That's why you always see me happy in every single video. That's why you always see me excited in every single video. Just sharing the experience with y'all is just the only thing I really care about, because I want y'all to get the insight on what y'all are getting yourself into, and just share the excitement with y'all about what is, about to open, or what is about to make its way and stuff like that. So that's why I'm really hyping up this 2026 project, because I can't wait to see what this 2026 project is. But yeah, whatever it is, I can't wait to start sharing that stuff with y'all, and just keep going with, BGW updates. And obviously I do other content as well, like with other parks as well. I have some awesome stuff coming along as well. So it's not just BGW stuff, but I always wanted to find something that I mainly can do, that I can keep making stuff on, and BGW updates was that thing. So I appreciate y'all for all of that. And yeah, I really appreciate y'all for 2K subs. It's been crazy. I didn't expect to get to 2K subs. Like I said, it's not a lot, but to me, after all this time, it's amazing, honestly. So can't thank y'all enough. We are, I think, shy about like 50 subs away from 2K, which is awesome. And I can't wait to keep growing with y'all. Honestly, we have a lot more years coming. I'm only, you know what? I'm only 19. So we just got a lot more years coming with a lot more content, a lot more attractions, a lot more park upgrades, a lot more park stuff going on. So yeah, I just want to say I appreciate y'all, and thank y'all for letting me come on here to do some webcam videos, POVs, and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh, tell us hi. Well, I did say that already. I'm so late to these. Yes, 2K. I didn't expect it. Honestly, I didn't expect it this soon, but it's fun. I really like the amount of work I've. That's another thing. The amount of work I've done. That's why I'm really excited. People don't understand, like, the amount of work I've done. People don't understand. Like, sometimes I literally skip school to go to some of these updates. Like, I skipped school, like, for Loch Ness and all of that. I literally skipped school to do some of this pipeline, Loch Ness, all this. I skipped school to do. I didn't really skip. Obviously, I asked if I could be absent and stuff like that, but I literally did all that just to get this content, to get y'all excited and give y'all this insight and stuff. So, and during school nights as well, I stayed up until like 4 o'clock in the morning. I was staying up until 4 o'clock in the morning editing and stuff like that. Work nights, I stay up until 5 o'clock in the morning on work nights, and I work from like 8 to like 4. So work nights, I'm up until like 5 editing. School night, like I said, school nights, I was up until like I was up late. So just seeing the dedication just come into play was something I like. happy about, and then y'all making this happen is just fun. It's just really fun. So like just that coming into play is just really amazing. It's just the dedication and how much work I put in, and just seeing how much y'all like enjoy it is just something I like. I'm really happy about, because I'm glad y'all enjoy it, because that's why you see me happy as well. Like I said, because I enjoy doing it as well. I'm not just doing it for anything. I actually enjoy going to these parks, doing this stuff, sharing the experience on these new roller coasters, sharing my first experience on roller coasters and stuff like that. So it's been fun. I would never ever do another niche than this. How many subs am I at right now? That is a great question. Let me see. I will actually pull that up right now. Let me see. Let me. We are at. No, I don't know why. Okay, alrighty. Why did it? Okay, hold. Why did it share the wrong thing? We are currently. I don't know why I can't share this tab, but we are currently at 1953. We are currently at 1953. Oh, yeah, actually, I can. Hold on. Hold on. No, I cannot. Why can I not do that? Okay, never mind. I don't know why we can't share this tab, but yeah, that's totally fine. I don't know why we can't. I seriously don't know why. But oh, there we go. Yes, we can. There we go. All right. Mm, 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 mm. This is what we are currently at. We are currently at 1953. We are literally currently 47 away from 2K. Yeah, it's been fun. Like I said, it's been fun. Like the past 3 months has been fun. Like I can't say that enough. And it's been fun just creating stuff. Honestly, like this whole time it's been fun creating stuff. And if you are new, of course, I'm never that person. But if you are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because you know why. You're gonna have some. You're not gonna want to miss what is coming up. I'm so serious. You definitely don't want to miss what's coming up, because this is a childhood thing that I always wanted to do, and even before Coasters, this is something I wanted to do. So I can't wait. I honestly am so excited. I'm so yeah. I know your son is so excited. You always tell me that. I can't. I honestly can't wait for your son to ride Big Bad Wolf: The Wolf's Revenge. I can't wait. And I always appreciate you and your son for the support. I honestly appreciate all of y'all. I like it could be niece, nephew, family. I appreciate all of y'all. You know, I can't wait for some awesome stuff to happen this year. Like I said, we do got some awesome stuff happen this year. So I can't wait. We just got to get through this year. And yeah, I can't wait. Let me get through these comments. I know I'm behind. I'm fine. I finally see the new Wolf next Saturday at Pass Member Preview. It looks, yeah, it like once you see it, it looks great. Honestly, the red really popped. Well, obviously they had to do red because Big Bad Wolf, it's meaning like a red color scheme, but it really pops well. It honestly pops well in the area. I didn't, because that was my first time really seeing it like in person. I never got to see it in person yet. I was supposed to see it during Christmas Town, but I forgot what happened. I think I got stuck because of the snow, so I couldn't really go. But that was my first time really seeing it, and walking up to it, honestly, it really pops really well. And the layout does look fun. Like it really looks fun. And like once you see the layout, you're like, wow, that actually looks really fun. So I can't wait for you to see it like your very first time, because I was surprised the very first time I seen it. I kind of want to head to that too, but we shall see. Yeah, I kind of was thinking about it. I was thinking about doing it. Wait, when is the? Oh yeah, no, I know when it is. I was thinking about it, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I'm gonna make it, but I do want to do it. So if anything happens, let me know during the preview, because I don't think I'm gonna make it, but I do want it to go to it. Appreciate you, Evan. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. It's honestly fun. I honestly, it's been really fun this whole time. And honestly, starting from like people don't understand, starting from like when I didn't have I didn't have a mic, no nothing. When I first was starting doing videos, I literally had to do audio off of a phone. I didn't even have a mic yet. Like I literally, that's how much I wanted it. It's not about anything else. It's about the fun aspect. That's how much I wanted it. I literally wanted it so much. My room was a little bit noisy. So I literally, to do videos, when I first started videos, I literally had to go to the bathroom to do audio with my phone. And you could kind of tell between the difference between audio from my very first video, which Jersey Devil did start my journey on this channel. But starting from Jersey Devil, my very first video, my very first month, or matter of fact, half a year of videos, literally I wanted it so bad that like it was just something I wanted to do ever since like I was young. I just wanted to wait until a great time to start. I literally had to go to the bathroom to do audio with a phone because my room was so loud. So I literally sometimes would have to go to the bathroom to do audio with my phone to then attach the audio with the clips. That's how much I wanted it. Like, and you could tell between the difference, and it's been a long way, honestly. And then the editing was a little slow back then and stuff like that. But seeing how much my amazing thing was seeing how much I climbed going from doing audio with my phone to with slow editing to then doing just I think not random videos, but I will say some of them was just some things I just thought of at the last moment was like, oh, I'm gonna do a video on this. To then having some planned out videos, to then to having some planned out videos, to having somewhat good audio with a somewhat decent mic, to then having a little bit more decent piece with editing, to then now with a more clearer mic, more more clearer, more deeper mic, having more stuff planned, doing what I'm doing now, just having fun. It was just awesome to see how much I climbed. That's what makes me happy the most. Like was just seeing the climb from that. It's crazy. All right, Nick, I appreciate you. And Nick, tell me how your visit goes for BGW because I know it's gonna be packed, but let me know how your BGW visit goes. I'm gonna try. I will try. I will try. I know it's on a weird day for me, but I'm gonna try to come. I'm gonna try my like. I'm gonna literally try to make it, but if I can't, I don't know. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna really try. But yeah, um, I can't wait for this year. I'm gonna do some closer talks. We're about to end. I just wanted to do a quick stream to talk to y'all about the 2026 project, just catch up with y'all and stuff like that. And just, mainly it was to talk about the 2026 project, catch up with y'all and stuff, but and just talk about like my journey on here a little bit, just almost hitting 2K subs and stuff like that. But we have a great year ahead of us. We have a great year ahead of us, I know for sure. We have Helios, we have Helios, we have Yoi, we have Siren's Curse, we have Big Bad Wolf, The Wolf's Revenge, we have Georgia Surfer, we have Flash, we have Rat Terra, we have Alpin Fury, we have Raft of Rashasha. What else am I missing? I think I'm missing some. I ain't gonna lie, I think I'm missing some. Uh, I think I'm missing some, but those are the ones that could come into my mind. Oh, if it does happen, we have Palindrome and we have Circuit Breaker. We have those. So we do have a great year ahead of us in terms of coasters. Let me know in the comment section down below what coaster are you going to be going to and which new coaster are you excited for. Me personally, I love all of them, but if I had to be excited for one, it's Siren's Curse. Siren's Curse is one that I'm so excited about because that's the first ever tilt coaster like one of the first. Well, okay, technically, which one opens first, because we have Circuit Breaker and we have Siren's Curse, but I'm just excited we have a tilt coaster over in our area. Because I heard the one over in, I can't remember where it's. I don't remember the name of it, but the other tilt coaster, the first ever tilt coaster was fun. I can't remember the name of it, but the first ever tilt coaster was fun. I heard it's really good. It's action packed. You do get some cool airtime moments. You do get some good airtime moments. It's really goodly paced, so I can't wait for Siren's Curse, and stuff like that. And yeah, we have some got some awesome stuff. We have Busch Gardens Williamsburg's 50th. We have King's Dominion's 50th. We have some awesome stuff, like in terms of parks, in terms of coasters and stuff like that. So it should be a great year. I hope everybody enjoys their year this year, because there's gonna be some awesome stuff you can do with your kids in terms of coasters, some coasters you can enjoy, some park stuff that you and your family can enjoy, and stuff like that. So yeah, it's gonna. Oh, how did I forget that? Stardust Racers. How can I forget it? Stardust Racers, The Curse of Werewolf, all of those in Epic Universe is going to be amazing in May. May is going to be a very epic. I said epic. Yes, epic and awesome month. We have Epic Universe opening in May. I think by Memorial Weekend we're gonna have Siren's Curse. We're gonna have Big Bad Wolf. We also have Twizzlers Twisted Gravity. I would think that Twizzlers Twisted Gravity will be opening in 2025 as well. We have Twizzler. I said 2025. It is opening in 2025, but I meant Memorial Weekend. We have a lot of stuff, awesome stuff happening in May. Like I said, we have Siren's Curse, which I think will open late May. We have Big Bad Wolf, which I think will open late May. They are going for a late spring, so I think Memorial Weekend is the hit for that coaster. Rapterra's opening in 2 weeks, March 29th. You have Georgia Gold Rusher opening next week. We have Flash opening in 2 weeks as well. We have Rapterra and Flash both opening on the 29th. Technically, Rapterra is going to be the 28th for pass holder previews, but it officially opens on the 29th. We have Flash officially opening on the 29th. So yeah, it's going to be an awesome year. It's going to be an awesome year in terms of coasters, in terms of parks. So I hope everybody enjoys their awesome year in terms of parks, in terms of coasters, and has an awesome time with their family this year, because I think this is one of the best years we have ever since. I think this is one of the best years. We have a Striker tilt coaster, like Stardust Racers and all of that. Super Boomerang as well, one of the first ever to come to North America. One of the first ever to come to North America. It's gonna be an amazing year. But yeah, I'm out. I appreciate y'all as always for stopping by on the lives. I can't wait to share some stuff with y'all in terms of Big Bad Wolf, of course, as always. I can't wait to share some stuff with y'all about all the new coasters coming this year. I'm gonna try my best to get to some of these. I'm gonna try my hardest to ride some of these new coasters, which I think I will. And yeah, I'm gonna get through these comments, and then yeah, I can't wait to. The most excited thing I'm for this year for that 2026 project. Can't wait to see what that 2026 project is. But I'm gonna get through these comments, and then yeah. I definitely will. I missed this one. I definitely will. I do get some. I'm gonna try to do some more. I'm starting to do more creative shorts, so I can't wait for that. Let me see. Oh, how did I forget that? Thank you for reminding me. Top Throw 2. I didn't write Top Throw 2 either, but yeah, Top Throw 2. Thank you for reminding. Well, Top Throw 2 technique is not, but for most people, it's definitely new. For me, it's new. Well, yeah. Yes, Epic Universe as a whole is gonna be epic in May. I can't wait for it. LOL, yep. I just became a Universal Pass holder too. Hope to get the Epic Universe at some point this year, but definitely next. Oh, honestly, I think if somebody's not doing opening, I definitely say August or November is the best time, because that's when most people go back to school, and then it'll be more, So I can't wait for your visit to Epic Universe. And I'm glad you're a pass holder. I want to become one, but I'm just not that close, and it's kind of time consuming to get there. I want to become a pass holder, but it's just I want to. Oh, yeah, I forgot because you are in. Yeah, okay. I hope you have a great time as well. I want to get there, but sadly I can't. Um, I'll be doing some of those 2 days, but for whoever is going, let me know how Rapterra is. Let me know how the new Pantherion, which was Intimidator 305, newly rethemed to Pantherion, which is gonna have some jungle stuff added to it in a jungle color scheme. Let me know how the color scheme and the area looks in person. Let me know how it looks, and stuff like that. Let me know how it goes. Let me know how Rapterra is and stuff like that, because I'm excited to ride Rapterra as well. All right, James. All right, y'all. I'm out. It's been a pleasure. Thank y'all for almost 2K subs as always. Thank y'all for supporting the channel. Thank y'all for always watching all the videos. If you haven't already, make sure to go check out the new video that I did, the recent new video I did yesterday. The new for 2026 project, the secret new for 2026 project, and then some updates about Big Bad Wolf, which I did forget to say in the video that it will be a late spring opening. I did talk about the pass holder stuff, but I did forget to say the late spring opening, because they just officially said that yesterday. Well, they did tell us that, but they did officially say it when they did the email about the flying machine. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome this year. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank y'all for always sticking through. Thank y'all for coming to the live. Thank y'all for supporting Park Visions. But as always, I'll catch y'all on the next one.